Okay. All right, we'll give it one more minute just in case people are just starting to join. But everyone, I hope, can see the screen. This week we don't have technical difficulties. We did a test run this morning, so we won't have to run into that. All right, so it's 2:01. If people are coming in, we will, allow them to come in. But if you missed out last week we talked about fitness assessments. So we went over different fitness assessments that you can do at your home. We are starting a program, Fall Back into Fitness. So a weight loss program for any people that are trying to get back on track, because from transitioning from March to summer, it was crazy. Some people, teleworking, didn't have enough time, didn't have a workout routine, didn't have anyone to hold them accountable. So this is a great program for those people that want to get back into their fitness routine. And this week's theme, we're going to be talking about SMART goals. So I'm going to try to be sweet and short because I want to hold you guys up, and I know I can talk forever. But so this week we're going to go over some SMART goals, so I hope everyone can see the PowerPoint. We'll go ahead and get started. All right, so with SMART goals, we're going to go over what the acronym stands for. But first, we want to talk about goal setting. So when goal setting, we want to identify something that you want or want to improve on, and then focus on the steps needed to achieve that. So it can be 1 or 2 goals at a time. These goals, if it's a long-term goal, you're thinking of what is the end goal for you at the end. And then also long-term goals are made up of multiple short-term goals. So if you have, you want to be able to do this amount of many push-ups, or, whatever the goal might be, you can have little short-term goals packed into a long-term goal that could be over 6 months or more. So it's important that when you're starting with SMART goals, you always want to focus on what are your goals that you try to accomplish. Maybe you have a journal, maybe you have an agenda book, maybe you use your phone, your computer. Write down these goals that you might have, and see, all right, can I do this in a short period of time, maybe 3 to 6 months, or can I do this long term? So that's a good place to start. All right, so first one in the SMART goal, all right, the S stands for specific. So what do you want to accomplish? That's what you want to ask yourself. A specific goal is something that clearly defines what a detailed description of what it is you want to accomplish. So state when to accomplish it by, and what actions will be needed to accomplish it. All right, example, I want to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row by December. So finding something specific for you, all right, that's kind of going back into what your short-term, long-term goal is, but finding something is specific. All right, it could be push-ups, sit-ups, maybe it's squats, all right, maybe it's, how many reps can I do in a high-intensity class, maybe squat jumps, or, anything in that nature. Finding any specific, all right, goal that clearly defines what you want to accomplish. So that's our S. All right, so action steps, what can we do? Figure out what steps need to be taken to achieve, all right? So create an action-oriented SMART goal. Example, like we said, I want to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row by December, all right? So you plan out your week. So I will train, all right, those muscles that allow me to do push-ups 3 days a week, all right? So there's different variations you can do of push-ups, all right? Maybe you're doing some shoulder raises, frontal raises, anything involving the shoulders and the biceps and the triceps, because we want to make sure we focus on those to allow you to do those push-ups. All right, and then also starting on your knees. So knees are a good way. They're still make sure you're doing the same form, all right, a little less intense, but still working on that upper body. So finding those action steps for that specific goal. All right, next we have measurable. All right, so this is the M. How will you know when you accomplish it? All right, so how will you know when you've accomplished it? Establish a way to assess the progress towards each goal. All right, so if it can't be measured, it can be managed. Example, you track push-up progress through reps over time. All right. So it's important that whatever goal that you set out, you want to be able to measure it. All right. It could be, we're using the example push-ups. All right. So you're tracking how many push-ups you're doing 3 times a week, and you're tracking the number you're getting. And over a period of time, you should see the progress with those push-ups. Now, if you want to do this with, maybe you want to decrease your mile, or you want to start doing cardio, all right? Finding a measurable goal, all right? Maybe you're taking the time, maybe you're taking the miles, how much you're walking, all right? Maybe you're taking the speed. It could be any of those. Finding something measurable, all right, to help you accomplish that goal. So that is our M. All right, our A is attainable, or I also like to say achievable. Either or is fine. It is in your power to accomplish it. So is this goal achievable? Can I achieve this goal? All right, so make sure you can reasonably accomplish your goal in a certain time frame. All right, so attainable goals are the right mix of challenge, but not extreme. All right, so we don't want to be like, hey, I want to lose 100 pounds in 2 months. All right, achievable in 2 months? Maybe not. Maybe you want to say, I want to do, if you've never done push-up in your life, and you're like, I want to do 100 push-ups. All right, finding something that, making a goal that is achievable for you based on your body type, based on your fitness level, all right? So example, if you're not new to fitness, again, just like what I just said, being able to do 20 push-ups in a row in 2 weeks isn't achievable or attainable, but 3 months is. Right? So first we have specific for S, we have measurable for M, and then we have attainable or achievable for A. Come on. Oops. All right. Next one, realistic. So realistic and achievable kind of go together, but can you realistically accomplish it? So your goal should align with your values and long-term objectives. A goal must represent an objective that an individual is both willing, okay, willing, that's why it's in italicized, and able to work, all right? So we all know it's hard. Motivation sometimes can be hard. Holding ourselves accountable, especially during the climate we're in now, all right, it's a challenge. But making sure whatever goal that you are setting out for yourself, that is a realistic goal, all right? So you can be able to put the work in, all right, each and every week, all right, and you can be able to reach this in the next one. I won't say the word because I'm going to say it, but reach it in the time that you want to reach it. So example, why do you want to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row? Feel stronger, healthier. All right, that's a good example. So realistic, we want to make sure, we're willing to put in the work, able to put in the work, but we also want to make sure we're doing this, for ourselves, for our mental, our mental state, our physical state, anything. All right. So why do you want to be able to do 20 push-ups? All right. Maybe you have a trip you're coming up, or you want to feel better in your shoulders. You want to be able to lift your kids up or your grandchildren, or you want to be able to, when you go to the grocery store, you want to be able to lift things. All right. So it's not just, I want to be ripped and toned. All right. We have to incorporate some of this stuff in our everyday lives. So that's another great example for that. And then last but not least, we have timely. All right. So I kind of hinted at this. All right. We want to make sure that the goals that we're setting out, we're doing it in a timely, all right, if it's long-term, it's a short-term, whatever, all right, we want to make sure we have a time frame. So when exactly do you want to accomplish it? A goal should always have a specific date of completion. This helps with keeping you on track and allows you to adjust your goals when the date of the completion rolls around. It should be realistic, but not too distant in the future. Example, 3 months to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row is realistic, all right? So for those people that are in the weight loss program, all right, this is something we're gonna go over, SMART goals, all right? Do you have a specific goal, a measurable goal, achievable goal, realistic, and is timely, all right? Now, we all wanna lose weight. I know we all do, I do too, but we have to make sure that we follow the right steps and create a plan in a time frame. All right, I can't be skinny by November. All right, even though it's Thanksgiving, we all probably aren't going to be skinny in Thanksgiving, but you know, you have to make sure we set time, all right, to get, all right, I want to lose 10 pounds, all right, by this. Start small and build your way up. Don't just throw out, I want to lose 100 pounds, all right, in a certain amount of time. So we have that. All right, so versatility, versatile. Can be used for any type of goal, fitness, nutrition, mental wellness, free time, work, school, etc. Cook meals at home 3 times a week for 3 months. Exercise for at least 30 minutes, 4 times a week for 2 months. Put away / turn off electronics by 10 p.m. on weeknight. All right, so just it doesn't have to be, all right, these, oh, we have another person. Hello, we don't have to be, these SMART goals don't have to be fitness related, all right? It can be nutrition, it can be mental wellness, free time, all right? I like this one, put away your phone at 10 p.m., all right? Allow yourself, all right, close your eyes before you go to bed, allow you reflect on your day, all right? These SMART goals don't have to be fitness oriented, so it's very versatile, so remember that. All right, tips and tricks. Kind of like I said, I'm talking a little too ahead of myself. Start small, all right? So choose small goals that will lead to bigger ones. For example, instead of cutting out all junk food, cold turkey, start by limiting the amount of junk food you eat each day. Replace one snack with a healthy version and allow yourself to still have one snack that consists of junk food, all right? I think that's great. Start small, especially with food. I mean, we're all like, all right, I'm not eating fried food or I'm not eating sweets for a whole month, all right? Sometimes that's hard, especially if you like sweets, all right? Cutting it back, replacing it with a healthier sweet, all right, is a good way to start and build into a routine. Creating accountability. Find someone who will help you stay accountable. If you want to be active every day, have a friend ask you each morning what your plan for the day, all right, and the activity is, all right? This is a big one since we're not physically at the gym, and I don't know if you guys are at another gym, but it's hard to be accountable when you're in the house by yourself. So, you know, I know we have classes every day, finding a schedule, you come to class every day, and that's your accountability, is you're seeing other people physically work out, and that pushes yourself to work out. I think that's a great way. Maybe you have, you know, friends, the weather is starting to get a little cooler. So maybe you go out in the morning or after work and you go for a walk. All right. Trying to find something out of your day to be active and to hold yourself accountable. And then add helpful habits. Each night, set your workout clothes for the next day. Every day before you eat lunch, go for a 10-minute walk. Do 10 squats while you brush your teeth. Drink a glass of water before every cup of coffee. All right. So the habits we do, all right, the more we do it, the more it just comes naturally to us. So creating healthy habits is important and is a great way to put us on success for our SMART goals. All right, and that is the end of our slide. I didn't talk that much. At this time, I'm going to allow you guys to unmute yourselves, and if you have any questions, I will bring the slide back up. And we can talk about anything that you have on your mind, any questions. If not, we're more than happy to send you guys this PowerPoint so you guys can have it on your own. If you're interested in signing up for the weight loss program and haven't done so already, all right, we are happy to get more people coming in. But yeah, if you have any questions, you want to unmute yourself, go ahead and do so at this time. If not, I appreciate you guys coming. We got that done in about 15 minutes. I could probably talk for an hour, but I know you guys have work, so I don't want to keep you guys too much. Thank you, Sarah. Anita, Sharice, any questions, any thoughts?
This is Anita. Great presentation. I have a meeting to get ready for, so thank you.
No problem. We'll make sure to send this all to you.
Okay, thanks.
Hello.
And hi, I arrived a little bit late, so if I could get the PowerPoint, that would be great.
Yeah. I can quickly just show you. Can you see
Oh,
the screen?
yes, 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 yes.
So I think you missed out. So pretty much we went over SMART goals. So it's an acronym. So S stands for specific. So what do you want to accomplish? So what specific goal do you want to accomplish in your, your fitness journey? Then measurable. All right. So how will you know when you've accomplished it? So the example we were going over was push-ups. So this person wants to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row by December. So that's their specific goal that they want to accomplish. So now how do we measure that? You can track push-up progress through reps over time. All right. So maybe doing this amount of push-ups on one day, this amount of push-ups, and you're progressing, counting how many reps you're doing each week. A is attainable or achievable. All right. If you're new to fitness, being able to do 20 push-ups in a row in 2 weeks isn't attainable or achievable goal because you haven't been able, to strengthen those muscles in the shoulder and the upper body. So we want to make sure that you have an achievable goal. So 3 months for this person is more achievable to do 20 push-ups in a row. And then we have R, which is realistic. Can you realistically accomplish it? All right. So why do you want to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row? Do you want to feel stronger, healthier? Like you have your trip coming up, you want to be able to feel confident in your body for that trip. So, having a realistic goal for that. And then last but not least, time. All right. So when exactly do you want to accomplish it? So this person, 3 months, they want to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row. All right, is a realistic and timely goal for them. All right, so that's kind of the rundown of what SMART goals is. I, again, will send this to you so you have this on and you can tailor it to what goals you want to accomplish, all right, and make it SMART based. All right, does that sound good to you?
Yes, thank you so much.
Class today. Awesome job.
Yes. So I am doing very well. Something every day. So this is great. And it gives me more energy.
Yes, I love it. Love to hear.
So it's good. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'll make sure I send this to you. Great to meet you and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.
Okay. Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Can you hear me? I could talk forever. I gotta sometimes.
I know, you cut it right when you needed to though. 10 to 15 minutes, that's all you get.
Yeah, I was like, Olivia, shut up. In your head. But yeah, that was good. I saw John came, so that's a new person. So hopefully he didn't sign up, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. So we need to send.
Oh, I'll probably stop recording.